If you can hear me, can you please say something in the chats, please? If you can hear me, say something in the chats. Can you guys hear me now? Let me know. Let me know in the chats if you can hear me. Hello? I believe you should be able to hear me now, people. There's a link right there in the descriptions. If you want to come in to the studio, there is a link right there. You can come into the studio. And all right, thanks a lot, Randy. Thanks a lot, Randy. I really appreciate you saying that. I really do. I'm sorry. I'm having so many issues these days, people. Listen, people. It's a win for Arsenal. A real good, wonderful win for Arsenal, people. Let me know your thoughts. Let's do the player ratings. It's going to be a very short video today. I just want to do like 45 minutes and I'm out of here, people. So if you want to come in to the studio, please click on the link. It's right there in the descriptions and you can come to the studio. I'm going to add it to the stream. I want to hear your opinions. I want to see your player ratings as well. I want you to tell me about the game. All right. Randy, what are you saying? Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for coming on as usual. I really appreciate it. Hey, JC, crucial win, 3 billion goals for us, but still some mistakes for us. Man of the match, Gabriel next up, not London Derby. The must-win match, then Olympiacos again. You're doing great as always, and great evening. Thanks a lot, Jesse. I really appreciate you saying that. I really do. Randy Viper. Anyways, Leno's 2 games in a row. Now I'm so pissed off. Listen, right? When I was saying this, if you guys remember, when I was saying this, right, with Claude, remember Claude was having a go at me, right? A lot of people were having a go at me. They thought I didn't know what I was saying about football. This thing is about decision making. I am so happy that didn't happen to Shaka today. Because you can see what Leno did there. Leno put the ball in a dangerous area. This is what I keep telling you people. But it seems like people just think, maybe, I don't know, is it because sometimes I'm a bit, I don't rant? Is that the reason why people just don't take me seriously? I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Let me see if I can get Mossy Boy in. Hey, Mossy Boy, you all right?
Yes. It's a Mossy Boy here. How are you doing? You okay?
What's good? You're
yes,
smiling.
I'm smiling.
So you can smile.
No, not that, because when we spoke yesterday, I'm the only one that said I'm going into that game with positivity.
What do you mean? What do you mean? So you're telling me I was negative?
Yeah, but what you said, Tade, is you just take it as you just take the day as you don't want to give yourself headache about Arsenal anymore. That's what you said. And I said I'm good. I still positive. I'm still every Arsenal game I want to go and watch. I still go there with positivity. However,
okay,
the tie is not over yet.
Oh my God.
The tie, I'm telling you, the tie is not over yet. I know it's 3-1, but it's not over yet. I'm telling you now. Yeah.
Okay, whatever, man. What are you gonna say about the thunderbolt goals?
Those I'm telling you, all the 3 goals today, they are so fantastic, man.
A powerful header from Gabriel.
You see that header, yeah? He really wants it. He really wants it. I know yesterday you said you prefer Pablo Mari to start. If Pablo Mari starts, I don't mean it's Pablo Mari in that situation. You know, Gabriel is a physical player anyway.
But you don't know.
We don't know. Yeah, that's what.
That was a moment of inspiration.
We've seen Pablo Mari played, but it might not be in a hunger position that I need to win this header. I need to get this. Yeah, it might not be, but I like that. He kind of. I was when they said VAR is checking it. I was like, what are they checking up? What are they checking for? Because he out jumped the defender anyway.
I think they were checking to see if he kind of used his hands to to support, use the guy's body to support his jump. Sometimes that's like infringement in some cases.
Yeah, I get you.
So I think that's what they were looking at. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And look at the last goal from Elneny as well. Oh my days. He just put his head down, lean on it. That's what my manager always said. If you want to hit the shot from a range, not to go up, he would say lean on it.
So
Like
I made
on it. I'm just like,
I made a funny tweet, right? I made a
yeah,
funny tweet, right?
yeah.
Um, saying that Odegaard and Odegaard specifically, I think maybe he slept on Messi's goal yesterday. Maybe he kept on, he kept on watching and watching and watching, and then he went to bed and and slept on the
Yeah,
goal because
on
that
the
was
go.
very similar. Maybe
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit closer, but that was very similar. Let's just read
yeah.
a few comments quickly, and we'll go straight into player ratings because
Okay,
I've
all
got
right,
a
no
few
problem.
minutes today. So
Okay.
Randy Viper, what are you saying? That guy didn't learn from he's talking about Leno. Now, I don't know if you watched the show between myself and Claude where we got into a heated argument about Leno and Chaka. This was what I was trying to tell people, and I'm just very glad now that a lot of pundits have come out to say exactly what I was saying. Sometimes I believe I don't get my opinion. Sometimes don't get respected enough because obviously I haven't played at the toppest level, and people maybe just think I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But Leno has done the same thing again. It's about reading the situation. You put the ball into a danger zone where you see two players very close to your player, and then it makes Leno look bad. Sorry, it makes Ceballos look bad again.
Yeah.
This is
But
what I was saying.
you said when we came on the last game when Xhaka made that mistake, I came straight and I said the blame is on Leno. That is what I said, and exactly that's what you said as well. That we need to blame Leno for this, and he's done exactly the same thing today. 4 players are surrounded. What's it called? Dani Ceballos surrounded by 4 players,
and there was Luis on the right hand side,
and Luis on the right hand side, and you still make a decision that you want to pass it into the middle. Ceballos only just come into the game with that pace. The game is going. It's going to take him maybe probably 2 or 3 runs before
to get into the
flow of the game. That's right. And you pass the ball to him there. What is he going to do? Ceballos is not a player that is going to make a pass one time. He will still want to do all these little turns that you, and he wants to do one of those at the edge of the 18-yard box, and he get caught. So to me, if anybody wants to go and blame Ceballos today, it's not his fault.
I mean,
it's Leno's fault.
There's always an argument whether I could have done better.
Yeah.
Okay. There's an argument whether I could have looked around him because whether we like it or not, he actually made himself available. There is no doubt. I'm not saying he didn't make himself available.
But he doesn't request for the ball like Xhaka did.
Whether or not he requests for the ball, could he have done better? Perhaps. Maybe he could have done a one touch.
Maybe, yeah.
But he didn't see the danger. He didn't see the guy next to him. So maybe he could have still done better. However, what was the root cause? It was the pass. I'm just going to go through a few comments straight up and we're going to go into player ratings. By the way, guys, if you want to join this conversation, if you want to come into the studio, the link is right there in the description. Please and please, you are more than welcome. Obviously, if we're going to be more than 5 or 6 or I don't know, I'll have to manage it a little bit, and I'll start bringing people in and out. But please and please, the link is right there. If you want to come into the studio, please and please come in and I can hear your opinions. Thanks, Randy. I know you backed that argument. I really appreciate you backing my argument. Egbon Alexandra Gomez, how come I can't donate to your channel? Baba, you can donate. Oh, now I've been able to put a link. It's pinned right there on the top. Anything you want to use to bless me, please, people, tip your host. Tip your host so that you can encourage the ministry. You know what I mean? Tip your host. The link is right there. It's in the descriptions and is also at the top of the charts. It's pinned at the top of the charts. Unfortunately, because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, you can't see super chats. So I've been able to improvise a way to see super chats, and hopefully it should pop up here once you tip me, and I should be able to read it out. Okay, I've found a way to do it without having 1,000 subscribers. So please tip your host. Thank you. Let's just take another comment here. Emmanuel, what's up? Glad we won. Leno can't seem to figure out how to pick players for short passes. God help us with that man. He's a good goalkeeper, but those decisions are atrocious. Yes, we've talked about that. We agree with that.
Yeah, but what I want to say about that comment is he only this is the first time Leno is going to do it twice. So he's been picking the right pass before, but I don't know
think so?
Yeah, but they haven't. These 2 mistakes just happened in 2 games in a row. So I think probably it hasn't kind of since we've been playing out from the back like that.
But you do agree that one of the criticisms of Leno when they were comparing him to Martinez, and I think a lot of people are going to agree, is he was not very good. Leno is not very good playing
when it comes to distributing. Martinez is better.
Exactly. So this is still part of the distribution. So I don't. When you say it's just these 2, maybe I don't know. Anyway, that's besides the point. Really, I don't want to get into too many players. I just want to do pure humble analysis. That's all I want to do today. Okay,
That's right.
all right. What everything is about Leno. Watch Leno not get the same energy as Shaka got. I know what you're saying, man. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. He's a protected species. He needs 1K subs. Yes, we've talked about that. Individual brilliance. Listen, Ricardo, individual brilliance is part of football. That is the reason why we have football players to make up a team. You require players to be able to make individual brilliance, to bring up the individual brilliance to win games. That's why they're part of a team. If you look at Man City, for instance, 2 individual brilliance from Mahrez won them the game yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. So the 2 fantastic goals he scored. Listen, 2 Yoruba guys doing their thing. Nice. For those of you that don't know, myself and Mossy Boy, we are from the same tribe in Nigeria called Yoruba. Yeah. That's an education for you. See, you come to my channel and you learn a lot. It's not just football. Right, yeah. You learn a lot. In case you don't know, in fact, Alessandro Gomez himself is also Yoruba. Yeah. All right. James Dunlop, big win for you guys. Thanks a lot. This is one of the most interesting Everton fans I've ever met. Are you sure you are not an Arsenal fan in these guys?
It might be.
Because honestly, we need to know. We need to know. Ricardo, you're a disgrace. You guys are just bantering, man. Started playing some game music. Oh my goodness. Do you know what? Let's go straight into player ratings, and I'm gonna be picking a few of these comments because if I read all these comments, we're not gonna go further.
Yeah, that's right.
Blame no. Why is it instructions from the coach, and the coach should tell them if you're under pressure? I don't know what do you mean by this statement? Blame Leno. Why it is an instruction from the coach, and the coach should tell them if you're under pressure. I'm not sure what you mean, but I don't know if you guys watched the manager's post-match analysis, and maybe you guys watched Martin Keown's analysis of the situation as well. Maybe to give you guys a little bit of exposure on if a manager tells you this is the structure, it doesn't necessarily mean every single time you play out the back.
You play out the back. That's correct.
It's about balance. It's about balance. This is
that sometimes you just have to go long. That's it. So,
it's a manager's instruction, but Leno made the choice on what to pass. He has several options, exactly. And I think that's exactly what Arteta was saying. Just because you have a style to play from the back doesn't mean you do it every single time. I don't blame Arteta. This is exactly what I just talked about right now, isn't it? Okay, do you know what? Okay, we have to go into player ratings. Let's get it to 1,000 subs. This is the best comment here. Get me to 1,000 subs. Get me to 1,000 subs, people. Freaking hell.
Don't worry. You're gonna get there. If people is good, they're gonna subscribe. Definitely.
How hard is it? How hard is it to subscribe?
Come on, guys, keep subscribing.
What is the problem? You just pass and go. Subscription is free. You're not even paying for it.
You don't need to pay. It's free. Just one click. Done.
Anyway, do you know what? Let's go into player ratings. Let me share my screen quickly because
cool.
And it's gonna be really fast. Hopefully. All right. Okie dokie. Let's see what we've got here. So, we've got Aubameyang. What are you guys rating Aubameyang today? What's your rating for Aubameyang?
What am I gonna give him? I don't want to be too, but because he got a chance to score a goal, you just hit it with your left foot and just hit it. And see
which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the cutback that he made?
The cutback that he just
that was the defense.
I know, but just hit it first time. Just hit it first time.
Yeah,
the keeper might save it back into someone else's.
Oh, come on, Mossy boy. Are you really gonna be petty about this now? Are you really gonna be petty about that? No, that was a tight situation, and the defender, he actually took the defender off.
Don't let us start. No.
I think sometimes you pick on some things that are a little bit too petty, in my opinion. Because how can you really pick on that situation and want to put him down because of just that?
No, really? I'm not putting him down. I'm just saying, Taddy.
Why are you bringing that
he should have hit that. He should have hit that shot one time and see where the ball is going to end. I'm not going to mark him down because of that. No, but because I can actually see Aubameyang today is doing a little bit of the dirty work. He's kind of go back to defend as well and help.
Good. So, and he was able to create some chances for some people
as well. So, which is something that I haven't seen him done in a long time. So which is but with that, but his all-round game today is just I would say 6. I was 6. Yeah.
You give him 6?
Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder what the guys in the chat are gonna give him.
Mm.
All right, Martinelli didn't play. William.
William, yeah, you see now, you see this guy, yeah,
And that
since he started,
assist.
since another assist, and since he started doing the basics, he's kind of getting he putting you can see him he's putting a lot of impact in the game. So you just do the basics. You don't need to make things complicated at all. Just do it simple. And look at that. Look at that. Look at what he did in the corner. First of all, he's walking like the way Messi always walk around. Immediately, he just kind of click into the game. He was walking, and the defender doesn't know what he's doing. He just run to the guy that wants to play the corner. They just do short corner, quick cross, bang, go. So that short, simple thing like that. That's what we are asking for from this guy. Since he started doing that, he's doing a lot of good stuff. You understand what I mean?
But
And
do you
he's
know what the
working
funny
harder.
thing is? But when you say basic, right? Do you
Mm.
know that he's actually been doing the basic for a long time? What Arsenal fans, you and I were complaining about was we wanted more.
We wanted, yeah,
But
but
he's always been doing the basics. This is
the
what I'm trying to
basic,
tell you.
but he's putting the work rate into that basic that he's doing now. So that is what is making him kind of you know showing the game now. And yeah, he hasn't done bad today at all.
Okay.
He hasn't
Okay.
with one assist. I'll probably give him 7 today. Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Tofa here kind of gives a lower score to Oba than you, which I'm very surprised because you are the king of giving low scores. Randy here, Oba 3. Wait, are you giving him a 3 or what do you mean? Are you giving him a 3 or what? What is that? What do you mean by that, Randy?
No, he can't. Alba is not 3. That's
TV Stephen Harris. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I think it's the first time I'm seeing you here. Most goals are scored when hit first time. Fact. Okay. But you have to get the accuracy on hitting it first time, though. You need to understand that. It just doesn't, it's not just about hitting. Ricardo, you will never say anything positive. Ricardo, you will, oh my God. Ricardo, I don't even understand Ricardo anymore, man. William gets a 6. Okay. You give him a 7. You see, a lot of people are actually giving low scores compared to you today. Okay, Ricardo gets I think you know what, Ricardo, I've given up on you. Yes, I've given up on you. Just take it from me. I've given up on you. That's it. I've given up on you. William 5 for the assist. Really? Man, guys are wicked, man. Guys are wicked. Let me just read this one out. And I'm gonna have to change this because they can't see us. We need to stop assisting goals for our opponents. Leno will never be Martinez. Odegaard, William, and Bellerin were good. I just hope we get beat with dignity on. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Osman Ali. What are you saying? Are you saying we're gonna lose the room? Are you saying we're gonna lose the game? Is that what you're saying? Come on, man. Come on. Oba gets a 5, all right. Yes, Oba gets a 3. Okay, Emmanuel, I'm not doing Discord today, okay? You need to, there's a link right there in the descriptions if you want to come in. The link is right there in the descriptions. You will see the link for you to come into the studio. Click on that and you can, I'm not doing Discord today. Discord is for my other show, okay? So please just click on that link and you should be able to come into the studio. All right, let's move on. So you're giving him a what? You're giving him a 7, right? Do you know what? I think I agree with that. Give him a 7. Does Pepe require
yeah, he hasn't got enough time. Just standard 5.
Yeah, I'll just leave him out of it. By the way, guys, if you want to do the player ratings, the player ratings is right there. It's in the link. Please do the player ratings. Hopefully, if everyone does it, I can look at an average. And all these scores you guys are putting in right now in the chat, why don't you just put it on there? You can have the link that I'm using on the screen right now, and you can do your player ratings. And I'm going to check the average immediately after we finish. It's going to be important for me to know what you guys feel. It's just a way to understand overboard what guys have kind of rated. Really, that's the only reason I'm doing this, nothing more. Elneny, he scores a thunderbolt goal. Similar, in fact, you know what? Ever since Elneny has been in Arsenal, all the goals he scores
is all like that. Look at the one he scored against Barcelona at Camp Nou, and he scored one in the. He scored another one again in the friendly, and it's look at they're all similar. They're all from outside the box as well. So which is he's got it in his locker. So he always kind of lean on them and just hit the shot. That's it. Yeah, but he hasn't got enough time. He came on at the same time as Pepe and what's it called, Smith Rowe. So because he scored a goal, I'm not gonna say he's going to get it. I'll probably give him a normal standard 5.
He cemented the goal.
5. Come on, Daddy.
I'm gonna overrule.
5. He's got 5. Apart from the goal, what has he done again?
Can I say hello to the person that came in?
Yeah, say hello.
Thank you. Bemiga, how you doing? What's up?
Hey man, I'm
nice
good,
to
man.
meet you. Nice to put a face to the name, or is it name to face? How did they say that? You know what I'm talking about.
You put face to the name.
Yeah, face to the name, right? Thanks for coming on. I really appreciate.
How are you doing, man? You cool, man? You okay?
I'm fine, man. I'm good.
Peace, man. Yeah.
What's your take on the game, quickly, before we go into player ratings? What's your take on the game?
Honestly, well, I'm glad we won, which is like the most important thing. But like I said last week, right, when this so-called misfortune becomes your identity as a club, you need to ask some questions, right? Every single game, like you can almost see it coming now, like we're just going to give away a goal. Like it's almost like, a constant thing. And I really hope we get rid of that. I don't know how we're going to get rid of it. Leno, I know he needs to. I think the problem with Leno, in my opinion, is, and I've watched this, like I even saw it at different points in the game, he tends to always pass to the guy in front of him. And so when you see many times when we're playing from the back, what usually happens is Granit Xhaka will come into the box to receive the ball from Leno and try to distribute from there. And I think Leno is too used to that. So he's always waiting for the midfielder to come in. Right? And in my opinion, that's why I gave the ball to Ceballos today, because that's what he's used to. He's used to giving it to the midfielder. But I think he just needs to be a lot more dynamic in his thinking. Like, dude, just do something else, because you're going to put the man on the... And now teams are... Everybody's watching this and they know, okay, Leno has this in his game. So what we're going to do is crowd, just, give the guy in the middle some false sense of security and make sure Leno passes to him, then crowd them out. And so I think that he needs to, be a lot more aware in that regard and just do something else.
I think what I want to say to that is, I always watch Manchester City game a lot. Okay, so and if you look at Man City, if they want to play out from the back, they don't play out through the middle. They play out through the wide man, fullbacks. They play out from there, because it's most of the time, like what happens today now. You play out from the middle. If you lose the game, the opponent is right in front of your goal. But if you lose the game from fullback, you got your 2 centre back. They can quickly come in and just defend for you. But I think playing out from the 2 fullback is better than, or if someone Leno get a back pass, we want to play out again. Just try to play out from the fullback. Man City do that a lot. That's why you see them. They do that.
So I'm just gonna say a few things quickly, and then we can just move on. Right? Personally, I kind of see where both of you are coming from. For me, I just believe that dynamism that Bemiga talked about is very essential. And by dynamism, it simply means that picking the right pass at the right time.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all about. I mean, I kind of listened to what Arteta said, and I could key into some things. He talked about the timing. The timing changes everything. If you're a millisecond late, 1 second late, it changes your decision on it changes the decision you're supposed to make. And that's how football is. So I don't think he has to have this structure in his head, like you said, that he has to always follow. Oh, I have to give it. No. He needs to be more vigilant. He needs to look around him a lot more and make the right decisions. And for me, that's where he's failing a little bit. Because right now, for people that don't have the football minds, they're going to look at Ceballos and say, what the hell is Ceballos doing? But you're not looking at what happened before then and who put him in that situation. You know what I mean? So,
and you make a valid point when you mention Man City, right? Because Ederson, it seems, in my opinion, is one of the best distributors of the ball you find. And sometimes he will spot an attacker and give a long ball.
That's right. Yeah, you get.
Because you need to be that dynamic in your thinking and not always thinking.
They actually
Martinez does that as well.
Yeah, he does that as well. Yeah, that's right.
And this guy in Bayern Munich, the best keeper.
Emmanuel Neuer.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on quickly. So let's look at ratings. Elneny gets a 7. I agree. Tofa, Hell Rockets.
Always scores the world, right? So I count on him to do that.
Trust. I wouldn't give Elneny more than 5 because.
What's your rating? What's your rating for Elneny?
I agree with the 7, right? So ordinarily, with the time he came on, right, he can't really do much, right? You know, because
I
we're
made a
leading,
difference.
right? So you would have given him a 5 if he did nothing. But because of that goal, you have to give him a 7.
You have to give him something. You know what? It's 2 against 1. I give him a 7 too. It's 2 against 1.
But Ricardo
Who
is
carries
giving
the vote?
Ricardo is given 5 as well. It's 2 against 2, no?
Ricardo, look, you see this guy Ricardo here. I will
Come
never.
on, for that goal alone, come on.
You see, Ricardo, I'm even surprised Ricardo gives him a 5. This Ricardo, let me tell you guys something about Ricardo here. Ricardo just wakes up in the morning. 2, 3, 15. If he can give him 15, he'll give him 15. This guy, I'm not listening to Ricardo anymore, man. Ricardo is just a, I don't know, he's a
I like it. Ricardo know where your red button is. You just press
Ricardo, I didn't see any positive in it. You never see anything. You never see anything good. Randy, the positive from the game was Claude getting off some of the oh my god, you have a fan here, Bemiga. Okay, I mean he's giving you he's giving you some positive comments before. Egbon Alexandra Gomez, you need to get to know him.
Egbon Alexandra Gomez.
Yes, I call him Egbon.
He needs
to
come. Trust. He needs to come on, man. We need to see him. Trust.
Give us a little bit of elderly football vision.
Yeah, you know that's right.
All right, people. Let's go to Tierney. I'm gonna start with you, Bemiga. What do you feel about Tierney's performance? What's your rating for him?
Tierney, right? So I will give him a 6, and the reason is that I saw him work so hard today, right? And it's unfortunate that, for example, the ball he gave Odegaard squandered it. But I don't think he really got any end products for a lot of his efforts, right? So if he did get some end products, you give him a much higher score. But because there's not really any end product, right? So I just give him a 6. But he did work hard.
So your rating, that's interesting. You see, this is what Mossy Boy, you and I have argued about. Not argued. Me and you have talked about some time ago when I was talking about the yardstick that different people use to rate. Obviously, everyone is going to have different yardstick of rating, right? The yardstick that Bemiga has put on the table right now is the fact that it's not like he didn't put in good crosses. It's just because those crosses didn't lead to anything.
Yeah, that's
right?
Correct. Yes.
However, I still thought the deliveries were good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I felt the deliveries were good. Odegaard should have done better. With that cross. There were some crosses he put in that were caught out by some defenders.
Yeah.
If you look at Williams' assist, for instance, yes, we're all happy to give an assist, but you also have to look at the person that received that assist and did something with it, which is Gabriel, right? So that's essential as well. So sometimes the people that connect with your crosses actually make you look better at the end of the day. There was a cross that was given to Aubameyang from Bellerin, if you guys remember, the header that hit someone's shoulder, hit the keeper, and I think hit the bar or something, right? That didn't go in, so everyone had totally forgotten about that. If that had gone in, wonderful cross from Bellerin.
Yeah, and he had another cross that just like went through the goal line and nobody.
Emil Smith was supposed to be there, So at the end of the day, right, it is what it is. But your 6 is fine. Mossy Boy, quickly, because I've got 15 minutes, 20 minutes thereabouts. So
yeah, I'll stick to 6. That's what I want to give him already anyway. So yeah,
okay.
That's what
2 against 1. I'm not even gonna give him.
Just to add, Joe, if easily, right, if our attackers were a lot more prolific, Tierney would be competing for the highest number of assists in the league. Easily.
Definitely. Imagine was playing in Man City.
Easily.
Easily, yeah.
Imagine was playing in Man City. All those crosses, the likes of Jesus, the likes of De Bruyne will just be hitting Gundogan. They'll just come in and just put it in the net, So far, they also have bare minimum legit 50 million quality players at City, but I get you. I'm not sure. I think there's a conversation between them. Tony gets a 6. A lot of people are giving him a 6. Tade, I'll give you a 1. Oh, shut up.
Ricardo really has a thing for you, man.
We need to buy a target man for Tierney link up. This is exactly what we just talked about, really, so far. This is exactly what you just talked about, Bemiga. Someone
that can get onto the end of those crosses, really.
Yeah. I disagree with everything that Tade says. You can never agree with me. It's fine. I thought you would rate him. Okay, let's go into Luis quickly. Luis, Mossy Boy, what's your rating for Luis?
I'll give him 6.
Okay. Why?
It's normal standard performance from Luis. Nothing else.
What if you had kept a clean sheet? Would you have given him a?
If he kept a clean sheet, it maybe probably he'll probably get more. But to me, six is generous. Really,
because the truth about the matter is none of the defenders None of the defenders had an effect on the goal we considered.
Yeah, that's right. Because they score from a mistake. Yeah.
Okay. Bemiga, what about you? What are you gonna give him?
I'll give him a 7. Right, I think 10 is the highest you can give anybody, and Gabriel has to score a lot more than Luis, right? So I'll give Luis a 7.
Okay, fantastic. Do you know what? I'm tempted to give him a 7. However, he made the mistake in the game, which I felt
it nearly resulted to go as well.
Nearly resulted to go, and that's typical Arsenal. And this goes back to the argument, because myself and Mosibo, in case you guys haven't watched it, myself and Mosibo had a very, very heated argument yesterday about how the club is generally. And I look at this kind of almost, should I say, forced errors that Luis almost made there, and I look at the forced error from Leno, and I look at the players and the lack of concentration. Because for me, forced errors are usually based on lack of concentration on certain things, making those kind of mistakes and all that. That's not acceptable at the top level, because when you meet top teams, they will punish you.
But if we play a better team today, we'll probably come on with.
They would have come on.
That's what I'm saying, because of those mistakes, innit? So I'll probably be giving him a 6. I think it's 6, 6, 7. So I'll probably stick to a 6 for this one. Just
and
because
then
of that.
you can always expect mistakes from Luis. Like, you will never. You just know that Luis has a mistake in him every now and then. So that's what it is. I really hope that we stop using him eventually.
I like him though. Sometimes he adds something different to the team. It's just because those mistakes. This is the thing. If those mistakes can be out of most of our players, they will be better than they are. And I don't get it, man. I just don't get it.
And you should stop trying to play free kicks, man. What's he doing, man? Like, dude, that era is gone. You're not going to score.
When last did he score a free kick? That was in Chelsea.
That was when he was playing for Chelsea. Yeah, that's
a long time. Anyway, Leno, quickly. Leno, what are you rating Leno?
Bemiga, you can go on this one first.
I'm sorry, but like Leno for causing a goal, it's like a 3 to me. I'm sorry, right? Because he didn't have much work to do during the game. It's not like Olympiacos were battering us and he had to make a lot of saves. All you had to do was keep your composure and keep us in the game, and you literally didn't do that. So for me, I'll give him a 3.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I won't be too harsh on him because we came back to win the game. So because he doesn't make the right choice on his passes, I'll probably give him 4.
I mean, 3 simply means he was entirely diabolical. 4 simply means that he was just below average. 5 simply means he was average.
Okay, so maybe we give him a 4.
Yeah,
actually,
I think I'll just stick to a 4 on that one. I'll just stick to a 4 on that one, just because of that mistake. I don't think Lacazette deserves a rating. Really,
no time.
Emil Smith
same.
Just gonna move.
Xhaka.
Yes, Granit Xhaka. What would you rate him today? I don't think he did anything extraordinary. I don't think
it's just normal Xhaka anyway. The way he plays today, nothing exceptional. So it's what we expect. It's what we expect from him. So I'll probably give him 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give him a 6 as well, because I think when he and Partey were playing together, they had a control of the midfield. Everything was going well, right? And obviously when Partey went off, there was a bit of like destabilization in that midfield. But eventually, right, like you said, he didn't do anything exceptional, he didn't do anything wrong. So a 6 works. And I don't know, right? Like Xhaka, you know how like the Bible says, there's no peace for the wicked, or there's no rest for the wicked. Xhaka must be wicked, because he gets no rest in this club.
That's true, though. That's true. He played every game.
Every single game, 90 minutes.
And this is what I like to... It's interesting you said that, because this is another thing football fans should look at. There's something about this guy. No matter how much... Yes, we know he's not the best player in the world and all that. For him to be fit continuously, this is not just miracle. Okay? It's just something about him. God's sake.
Claude.
For God's sake. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you looking for in my life?
I want to make a complaint. Already.
Let's die 999.
Virgin Media, you're a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. I've got no internet. I've had to use my own data today. I don't know how long I can last on here. But listen, Virgin Media, you're an absolute disgrace.
Why are you coming to my channel to complain about your internet? Why?
all day long. All day long. I had to watch it on my phone. The game on my phone tonight. It was terrible. I can't believe this.
Okay, I apologize on behalf of Virgin Media. Please and please, you're gonna receive a package and a gift from Virgin Media. I apologize on their behalf. Okay, so please and please, we are sorry, Claude. Can you give Shaka a rating? Thank you.
Hey, I just got
Can you
on
give
it.
Shaka a rating? We're doing player ratings.
I've missed the boat, and well, Jack, I get the short straw, don't I? Overall, you know what? I think 7. He had a good game tonight.
Interesting. You give him a high. You actually give him a high. What's in your drink, Claude? May I ask?
McDonald's cola, because I didn't manage to get. I was too late.
Are you sure? I'm just, trying to confirm what's in your drink, because you give him a 7 is a bit shocking. Because the guys on the stream right now, I probably give him a 6.
I say it as it is. I say it as it is, mate. I don't mess about. 7.
Okay.
If it plays well, it's 8. 7.
Let me see what the guys are saying, because a lot of people are saying 7 in the chat right now. Let me just see what the guys are saying. Yeah. Tofa gives him a 7. All right, because I think they're gonna decide this one. Leno gets a 0. We're done with Leno. Kaka gets a 7. Okay, you're now giving him a 6. He's changing his mind.
Have you seen what Ricardo gives Shaka?
I haven't seen it yet. I love you, Claude. He's in love with you. Just his name. That's Bemiga, and obviously Mossy Boy.
Yeah. I should just say that, like, seeing Claude, I'm a bit starstruck, right? I've watched Claude.
No, don't be starstruck. I'm like you, mate. I'm no different to anyone else. I'm not DC or Troops. It's Claude. I'm just a normal guy.
But it's great to see you, Claude.
But thank you very much, and I'm great to be in the chat with you all boys. And I'm glad he's got it on StreamYard tonight, not that stupid thing that he had the other night. God, that Discord, whatever. The bloody thing. 40 minutes I waited in that studio the other night. 40 minutes.
Can I
don't wait that long for a bloody doctor. Never mind in a waiting room for a doctor. I don't wait 40 minutes. I want to wait 40 minutes to come on this show. God, Jesus.
Can I go on with the show now? Are you done?
Carry on.
Are you done? Okay, thank you. All right. So Virgin Media, I hope you get relegated. That was a tie line.
Disgrace.
Virgin Media, you're a disgrace. All right, Ricardo, you give him a 3. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Yay! Thank you. I appreciate all your comments. All right. Let's get straight into this now. So Shaka, yeah, I think most people give him a 7. You give him a 7. I actually give a 6.
Yeah.
I wish I could give a 6.5. Let's just stick to 6 on this one. Okay, let's stick to 6 on this one. Saka. What about Saka? What are you guys gonna give Saka?
Go ahead.
He don't look the same player.
I know what I want to give him in my mind, but go ahead.
He don't look the same player that he was a few weeks ago. He looks like he's dipped a bit. I'm going to give him 6. Go on. I'll be kind. I think
You give him a 6, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hi Nathaniel. Nice to see you again. Let me start with Nathaniel quickly. Nathaniel, what are you going to give Saka?
I thought he was decent today, first half especially. I give him a 7. Is 7 okay? That's that a bit too much. I'll give him a 7. I think.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
That's quite high. I don't know what he did today to Saka, but yeah. I mean, what do you guys think about that? Let me go around the board. What do you guys feel about Saka?
I don't want to give him a 6.
I just to me, I was watching the game. The last game and today's game. It has not. I can understand maybe probably they put in he can feel the weight on his shoulder now, but today it's not really. It doesn't really show like what. It's not the Shaka. It's not the Saka that we know. That, but I would stick to 6, man. Right, just because we won the game.
Bemiga, what about you?
So what I would say is, I mean, we know the quality Saka has, right? players will go through this, sometimes their form will dip a little bit and they will come out of it, right? So I think at the moment it's going through a little bit of a dip in form.
Yeah.
I also think that the players were like the guys from Olympiacos were very aggressive on Saka today. It was clearly a target, right? They had identified him as a target and they were very aggressive with him. And I guess maybe, that sort of affected his game a little bit. But ultimately, right, it didn't have a lot of effect on the game. So a 6 is fair, in my opinion.
Okay. A lot of people are giving him a 3. Randy gives him a 3. Tofa gives him a 4. Randy a 3 again. I think you've said that already.
Saka, I don't think 4. He was that bad. He wasn't that bad.
I don't think he was that bad as well. I mean, I think what's happening right now.
I think the first half he was decent.
Yeah, I think this is just my personal opinion. I feel it's got to a situation whereby he set a bar high for himself, and I think you guys are looking at him in that lens, and you're not looking at him on a level playing field anymore. And I think that's what's happening. This is my opinion. This is what I feel. For me, I think 6 is fair. I don't understand these 2, 3, 4 that most of the guys are saying, in my opinion.
You gave Leno a 4. Why would we give Saka 2? For Christ's sake.
Because Leno made a mistake which could have cost us the game. I didn't see anything wrong that Saka did today, apart from just playing the basic. So what I'm trying to say is, I feel a 6 is fair for him because I don't think. I mean, let's think about it. Did he really do anything diabolical today? Was he really that bad?
No, actually, he just didn't do anything exceptional, and I think 6 is fair.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stick with 6 in this one quickly. Anyway, let's quickly round this up. Bellerin.
9.
Interesting.
Man of the match.
Interesting. That's quite interesting. That's a very interesting one. Can you tell me exactly why, please?
Oh, it was brilliant. It was up and down, the energy up and down the pitch. Brilliant. It was absolutely excellent all game long. Defended well. Brilliant. Some good crosses in. Best game I've seen him play for a long, long time for Arsenal. 9, and I'm not his biggest fan. As you know.
I'm telling you now. Claude has been sarcastic.
No,
I don't think so.
I
don't think he's been sarcastic.
He was our best
Are you actually serious about this guy?
No, I'm serious. 9.
Seriously?
Yes, I'm serious. He was excellent today.
I don't know what I will give him. I don't know what I will.
I won't give him 9.
But
9 means he's done nothing wrong. All his crosses are perfect. Everything that he's doing today is perfect. That's why he's got 9. To me, watching Bellerin today, to me, I would say maybe probably on his defensive side of the thing is a little bit better than what it was before. Go and watch all the crosses he's done today. It's just apart from that one that went through across the front of the goal. What else? Claude, come on.
Mossy boy, you know what? I don't want to get into an argument with you today.
Yeah.
I keep telling you.
I won't give him 9 though.
Can I just say what I want to say? I do feel that because, and this is what I told you yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't like certain players, you allow that to cloud some of the decisions.
No.
Some of the ratings.
It's nothing
players.
Personal. You need to watch it.
Now because
no. It's not. Trust. It's not. It's nothing personal.
Mossy boy, I believe everyone is going to agree that Bellerin was above average today. Probably 9 is a bit high, in my opinion. But would you agree he was above average today?
I've said it before. On the defensive side of the thing, it's a little bit better than what it was before in the past. Because for me, if you ask me to rate Bellerin today, I won't give him 9. In my mind, and on my player rating, I give him 7. I didn't give him 9.
He's our best player today.
Okay. Right, let's just go quickly around the board, and we're just going to end this. Nathaniel, what's your rating for him? Quickly.
I thought he was decent today. I'll give him a 6. He was all right today.
So that's your own... Bemiga, what's your rating?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I've noticed something about sorry, Bemiga. You know, I know these guys a bit more, right? They've been coming on the show. Bless you, Claude. Bless you. They've been coming on the show a little bit longer, and I know the animosity they have towards these guys. So it's so hard.
Wait, I said he played well today. I said
and you give him a 6. And you give him a really. Is that a 6?
A 6 is a decent performance.
Really?
6 is above average.
So wait, hang on. And then
today. You didn't do anything wrong.
So you gave Saka a 7. You gave Saka a 7, and then you give Bellerin a 6. Really, Nathaniel? Really?
No, I changed Saka to a 6. Or did I not? Or maybe I didn't say that. Maybe I didn't say, because I changed to the 6. I did say first half he was good.
Nathaniel, wake up.
Today, no. For me today, Bellerin was all right. He was all right. He didn't do anything wrong, and I'm giving him credit. And if he puts in a man of the match performance like in the North London derby, I'll say he's man of the match. I don't have an agenda. I just don't. He was all right.
Cool. Bemiga, quickly. What's your rating for him?
I was going to say that. So I think that because Olympiacos, to be honest, were much better than them today. Our defenders they weren't put under a lot of pressure, right? We've said the goal that they scored was simply a gift. So it looks like the defenders did a lot better. They did very well today, and so you have to score them a bit high. And then also when you look at Saka and Bellerin on the right, Bellerin seemed to even create a lot more chances than Saka. Do you understand? And so you have to keep Bellerin a bit higher than you give Saka. So I'll give him a 7. Right? He didn't do anything wrong, and he was a bit more of an attacking threat than the attacking midfielder themselves.
I thought it was the best game for the.
I think 7 is 7 is.
Sorry, hang on. So what did you say?
3 years. I don't think he's had a better game in 3 years for the football club.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not. Listen, and I'm not his biggest fan. Yeah. But I say when I see something he's done well, I'll say it. Today you've done really well.
Okay. But that's also down to the fact that Olympiacos weren't great at all.
Yeah, I agree. They look like they were like a pub team, weren't they? And I agree.
Yeah. So
I totally agree with you. And really, to be honest with you, I said at half time we should be 2 or 3-0 up, really. And I thought we would go on to be 3-0 up, and then we gave that goal away. But that's the only chance they had. They had that little spell when we scored the goal, but after that, once we took the second goal, that was it. The game was over.
They had 2 chances, the goal and another. There was another chance they had that went wide. I think those are the 2. Let's just take a few comments and see what people are saying about him. Tofa feels Bellerin is a 5. Randy feels Bellerin is a 10. Ricardo Hector a 8. Jesus Christ, I don't know what's up with this kid, man. I don't know what this is about. This is not about football, is it? Sentiment gives him a 4. Listen, personally, I feel it was above average today. I feel a 9 is overboard because I think 9 simply means he probably.
Let's say 8 then. I'll go 8 then. All right, go on.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, personally, I'm gonna give him a 7. I think you're the only 2 of you that have given him an 8 today. Just 2 people have given him an 8. Most people are 7, some people 4, 6. I think let's just put it in the middle. Let's just put a 7. And we'll move on from there. Yeah, because he didn't give any assist at the end of the day. Yes, he created chances and all that, but he didn't give any assist. Right, Gabriel, I'm going to start by saying that the fact that he was able to get us back in the lead with that powerful header, that header was perfectly crafted by himself. The leap, the jump, the desire, the direction of the header, that was really fantastic. And for the fact that we were actually leveled at the point when he brought us back, into the lead, I felt that was incredible. I'll probably give him an 8 for that.
Thank God it wasn't an English ref or it had been disallowed.
Because they were looking at the VAR, isn't it? I'm not even going to be surprised about that.
No, but I mean, that's brilliant header.
I'm giving him an 8. What's your take on this, Claude?
I thought he was excellent. He's fully starting to recover fully from the COVID as well, and I thought he had an excellent game as well. I'll give him 7.
Okay. What about you, Bemiga?
For me, it was my man of the match. Right, he got us back into the game, and he reminded me of the Gabriel we saw at the beginning of the season. His performance, he was strong. He was getting in. He was winning the ball. There was one time I saw they were really onto us and they had skipped past everybody, but Gabriel just stopped the guy. For me, it was excellent. I will give him a 9 because he got us back into the game again, and he had an assist. If I'm correct, I think he had the assist for the Elneny goal. So in my opinion, I'll give him a 9.
So anyway, assist to Elneny is not really an assist.
But it's going to go down as an assist, isn't it?
Anyway, Mossy boy, what are you gonna give him?
But I agree with everything Bemiga said, but I won't give him a 9. I will stick with your score, Tade. I will give him an 8.
Okay. All right, Nathaniel, what about you?
Today I thought he was all right, and I think that goal, that third, I believe it was the last goal. It was a big, big goal, especially this whole tie. And I think that's absolutely sealed us into the next round. I don't want to get too cocky, but that was a big, big goal. So for me, I'll give him 7.5.
Or unfortunately, I don't have a scale of 7.5 here. Joe, welcome, Joe. Sorry, I wasn't doing Discord today. Don't you guys even read the descriptions when I actually put up a video? Jesus Christ. What, Joe?
No, I don't want to. I'm at work, but all I want to say is please donate to Tade. He needs better Wi-Fi. He kicked me out yesterday, and me and Masibo were chatting about his Wi-Fi. So make sure to donate. And what's good, Claude? Claude?
Don't talk to me about Wi-Fi after today. The bloody Virgin Media.
You see,
don't fucking talk to me about Wi-Fi.
That's the only thing he came here to talk about, and he left.
But he said he's at work, Dave. He said he's at work.
You know what? I was on the phone for them for 40 minutes today. Then they started playing music, and then they switched me off.
Sorry, Claude.
Playing music for 10 minutes.
Sorry, Claude.
What a bloody disgrace. What a disgrace. What's going on?
Sorry, Claude. And he's back again. What happened? Was it your internet that cut off? Joe? I don't even think he knows he's online. Let me put him on mute.
That's a great result for you today, boy. I thought you deserved the win, actually. I thought you were robbed. I think you had the goal disallowed. I don't know what how he gave that.
Stupid decision. It was a stupid decision from the ref. We were talking about the AC Milan Man U game, by the way. It's a stupid decision from the ref. I don't think Joe realizes he's back in, by the way. So I'm just gonna put him out because he's not saying anything. We can't hear you, Joe, by the way. I'm gonna kick him out.
Don't kick him out. Not Gio. You can't do Chicky.
Yeah, because he could be at work and he doesn't really know, and we don't want anyone to hear whatever they're saying at work. Do you know what I mean? Online. I don't think he realizes it's online. I'm gonna put him out.
If he works for Virgin Media, I want him to hear.
Okay, so let's stick to 8 for this guy, yeah? Let's stick to 8 for Gabriel quickly. Thomas Partey. I'm gonna start with you, Mossy boy.
Well, Thomas, I didn't expect him to come out the time that the substitution was made. I thought do you
think it's because they're trying to manage his situation and because of the North London derby as well? Do you think it's because they're trying to manage because he's injured twice already?
Yeah, I understand that, but I still expect him to get 60 or 65 minutes under his belt. But he kind of withdrew him too quick on the second half. Well, I think he withdrew him about the 50th or 55th minute. He withdrew him. I can't remember, but yeah, you can see when he was going out, he was not happy anyway. So and he's doing well. He's doing well. Then you get, well, I'll probably give him 6 anyway. So for his performance,
All right, then. Give me what are you gonna rate him?
I think, honestly, well, I understand why they took him off. I think it took him off too early, but I fully understand that you don't want him to get injured again and you want him to be fresh for Spurs, But then Partey is such a good player and you can see it in moments of brilliance. But then I guess maybe because he's just recovering, there are aspects of his game that he still needs to improve on, right? So, for example, I saw him give the ball away like 2 or 3 times today, and I'm like, come on, I expect you to do better than that to command the midfield. And also, like, his long range shooting ability, he's got that in his leg, right? I've seen a lot of clips from his Atletico days, so I don't understand why he keeps ballooning the ball almost every time. But I think that he's going to get better. Today, I would just give him a 6.
5 for me.
Give him a 5. Okay. What about you, Joe? I thought I kicked you out on purpose because I thought maybe you didn't know you were back online and all that. What are you gonna give Partey? I can't hear you. What is he doing? Okay, Nathaniel, what are you gonna give Partey before this guy sorts out? Before he sorts out his
I'm back.
What are you gonna give Partey?
Partey, man. He gets bullied off the ball. Tade, it's time for you to sell Thomas Partey. His time at Arsenal is over. Doneo and Don Robbie ruined him. So it's time to get rid of him.
We just got him. We just got
Yeah,
He's our best
yeah,
midfielder, man.
28 years old. Those legs in the Premier League will go 1, 2, 3.
What's your rating for him, please?
Oh, let me give Thomas Partey. Let me give him a 5, just to be generous.
Okay, right, Nathaniel, what's your rating for him?
I rate Partey highly, but based on today's performance, I thought he was average. I'll just give him a standard 5.
All right, this is actually, you know what? This is a very important point that Randy made.
Gio, why are you there? Should have won that game today, mate. Should have won it.
Yeah. He's gone again. I don't know what's up with his internet. Anyway, you know what? This is an important point, right? And I need to round this up, by the way. This is an important point. Can we judge players on the game they played today, not the past reputation? I keep saying that on this show, and that's a very, very important point. Very important point. Claude is bang on. Jack, big up to you, Jack. Claude is bang on about something. I don't know what you're bang on about. But anyway, let's move on to Ceballos quickly. Ceballos, Claude, I'm going to start with you, Ceballos.
Oh, well, he played his part in that goal, didn't he? God, their goal, didn't he? What was he sleeping?
But I sent you a text. Did you read my text?
No. I know it was Leno, but he was sleeping as well.
That's exactly what happened. It's a similar situation that I explained to you that when you and I were going on at each other. It's exactly the same thing that Leno has done it twice again. It's exactly the same thing. I told you Leno needs to learn how to read the situation better. I told you this.
It's not the same because there were better options for Leno there. But he was sleeping. He was sleeping now.
Really? Ceballos was sleeping. He had 2 men on him. 2 men on him. You say he was sleeping. 2 men. 2.
It's not even 2.
I think Leno's decision making is very questionable. His decision making is very, very, very questionable, man. Him on the ball, I think that kind of split second, I think it just rushes through his head and he makes that mistake. For me, I think Leno's to blame for this, man.
Yeah. Anyway,
you don't do it on Sunday. I don't start doing that on Sunday. All that crap again because we'll be in trouble. But I'm very confident about Sunday. I'm very confident. I think we'll do them on Sunday.
Okay. Cool. So what's your rating?
They've only won one game. They've only beaten us at our ground once in the last 26 meetings in the league. Did you know that?
You mean Tottenham?
Yeah, not once in the Emirates, but in 26 meetings, they've only beaten us once. Do you remember? Do you know what the score was then?
Is it not 2-0?
They beat us 3-2, and we were 2-0 up then. We were 2-0 up.
Was it against when Van Persie was in the team? I can't remember now.
No, I think who was it? I think I'm not sure if it was manager then, but they were 2-0 down, and they came back to. I tell you who got the goal. I think it's Yunus Kabul got the winner.
Right. I can't remember. I know Kabul, but I can't remember that game you're talking about. Yeah. Anyway, so you give Ceballos a 5. People give him a 1. So Nathaniel, what are you?
For me, yeah, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Just give him a score.
I'll give him a 4. He couldn't settle into the game properly. I'll give him a 4.
Okay. What about you, Bemiga? What are you gonna give him?
I'll give him a 4 as well. I mean, even though I pinned that goal on Leno, but Ceballos had like a split second to make one move, and in my opinion, he made the wrong move, and that's why they got the ball from him. He tried to not make the guy that was right beside him, and it didn't work out. And that guy got the ball. So for me, I'll just give him a 4.
And when he came in, he actually gave a wrong pass in the counter attack that was supposed to give to Oba as well. I remember that. Anyway, Mosiba, what about you? What's your rating for him?
I'm going to stick with Claude score, which is 5, standard 5, because I'm not going to put the blame on him at all, because the person that passed the ball to him doesn't make the right decision in the first place. If that person has made the right decision, and what you just said, that he make a wrong pass when it result to counter attack, they didn't score from there. So, and again, if you look at towards the end of the game, it actually settled down well. I don't know whether because we are leading 3-1 he kind of settled down well. He's trying to make things happen as well. So yeah, I would give him a 5. Yeah,
that's fine. Do you know what? Most of the people are giving 4 in the comments. A lot of people are giving 4, 3. So I think 4 is a bit fair because yourself and Claude are a bit generous overboard. So I'm just gonna go with the highest bidder here. The last person here is Odegaard. He scored a wonderful goal, a Messi-esque goal. Claude, what's your rating for him?
Overall, his game overall.
Yeah, he created some chance. Well, I won't say created, but he was able to play a lot of people in. All those touches and all that.
Played really well. I mean, he hasn't been last couple of games has not been that great, is he? 7.
Okay. What about you, Nathaniel?
For me, I give Odegaard a 6.
You give him a 6. Okay, you're never generous anyway. But Bemiga, what about you?
I'll give him a 7 only because of the goal. Because I thought that his verbal play was all right, but then sometimes he also has a bit of sloppiness in him for some reason, right? He almost gave away a goal as well. Against a sharper team, we would have considered before we even scored because of Odegaard, right?
That pass, that back pass, if I remember now.
Yes, but I will give him a 7 because that goal, was exceptional.
I mean, we're not. Let's not forget the David Luiz mistake as well in the first half. What the hell was he doing? I mean,
yeah, we talked about that earlier already. We already gave him. I think what did we rate him? I think we rated him a 6 or something.
That was awful.
Yeah.
I mean, why do we keep doing these things? I don't understand. It's like we're
the players. The players. That's the thing. The players. They need to wake up.
I think Arteta needs to really tell them to, analyze the situation before you make that pass. That can.
Do you think he doesn't tell them?
Experienced players. Luis is what, 34 or something?
I'm not saying it is the players as well, but I think he really needs to.
He won't be telling them that. Definitely. You think he's not going to be telling them that? Do you really think?
Yeah, but the way they're doing
players? Do you think
the way they're doing it seems really weird? Like they have to do it all the time. Sometimes you just have to kick it along. And I don't understand this whole fascination sense.
Well, my
best way to play out the back is to know when to play out the back.
This has nothing to do. These situations, these passes that the mistakes that Luiz and Odegaard made had nothing to do with playing out the back. It was wrong passes that they gave. They were supposed to give the easy passes. Luiz was trying to be smart about it. Odegaard just literally gave it to one of the players from Olympiacos. That was a bad pass. Sorry, Mossy boy, you were gonna say something.
Yeah, but my own take to all of this regarding the manager, I think first of all the players and they don't respect him enough, and I think all the players that play with Mikel Arteta when he was playing for Arsenal needs to leave the club and bring all his own player in that he can actually put his own stamp on them. If you understand what I'm saying, like all the players in that team, like they're just looking at him as he's a young manager. So anything that he says is, you just need to kind of. He hasn't put his own.
What's your rating for Odegaard?
My rating, I will probably give Odegaard because of the goal he scored. And I can see a little bit of fight today. Before they push him off the ball a little bit, but I'll stick to 7 as well.
All right, most people here give him 7, apart from Nathaniel. This is a message for you from Randy. Nathaniel is only generous with Saka quotes.
No, but what did I say? But what did I say about Saka? What did I say about Saka? I say he played well in the first half. What did he do in the second half? That part they won't understand that because it don't fit the narrative, so they'll forget about the second part I said. But it's okay.
Someone said someone should bring in a concentration coach, help them learn to focus. I don't know how you can learn. I don't know. Can you teach people to learn how to focus?
My only question is, and I know everybody says this isn't Mikel Arteta's fault, it's solely on the players. But at what point do we then start to look at the manager and say, what is wrong with your players? What aren't you teaching them? Why? Because other big clubs don't make this many mistakes, right? Easily in every game, we can give away 2 or 3 goals comfortably for some weird reason. So at what point do we begin to look at the manager and say,
it's just about game management? I don't think it teaches them how to manage the game. Every time we equalize, probably towards the end of the first half, or we're leading 1-0, and we concede goal before halftime. And we nearly go down 2-1 before halftime today again. So I think it's just all about game management.
Can I say something, right? Can I say something, right? And we're going to end this now, by the way, because I need to finish up. The reason why the experienced players were brought in is because they're experienced enough. Every coach requires a coach on the pitch. That's a leader on the pitch to be able to lead the flock on the football pitch, right? If you're having the likes of Willian and the likes of Luis, who have won stuff in Europe and have won almost everything, how come they cannot be the ones to lead the flock on the pitch? Instead, they're actually the ones making the mistakes. So
you're saying Arteta brought in the wrong players?
The point I am making is the players that you expect better from are the ones that are actually downing tools in some aspects of the game. Now, for instance, we look at Luis, we look at Willian, even Aubameyang is supposed to be a leader, right? You look at all these players, you expect better from them. So all this kind of game management, you should expect someone like, I don't know, someone like a Tony Adams, maybe that's even a stretch, that is screaming at these players, someone like a Vieira that is screaming at these players, imposing that leadership and saying, giving them the instructions on the pitch. There is no player, and it's not just this, it's been like that for the last 10 years. We've not had that vocal leader on the pitch since the likes of Vieira and Co left the club. And it's been a major problem in the club. And it's going to keep going until we get that actual leader. I don't see Thomas Partey as a leader. When I mean leader, he's a good player, but I don't see him as someone like a Terry mode, like a company mode, someone that can rally the troops. I don't know if I'm talking rubbish.
I think
no, that's true. That's true.
And by the way, have you rated the manager yet? The manager.
Sorry? Oh, yeah. That's true. I forgot. Sorry, I forgot. Why are you guys going to rate the manager today? Sorry.
Wait, I'll go first because apparently I have an agenda against Arteta. Today, when he took off Partey, I was like, what is this guy doing? But then he took off Partey, brought on Ceballos, and Ceballos helped concede the goal. I'm like, no. Then he put on Mohamed Elneny, who basically goal, not the winning goal, but the key goal in this whole tie, the whole competition, like this whole thing against Olympiacos. So for me, the fact that it was a tough game at the start and the fact that we ended up winning 3-1, I can't ask for a better result. Even though, particularly, I don't really like the manager, based on today's performance, I'll give him either a 7 or 8 because that game could have easily gone another way, if you get what I'm trying to say.
Okay, thanks. Mitri, gonna big up to you as well. I'd have loved to have you in the chat. However, I'm going to be rounding up now, unfortunately. What about you, Claude? What are you going to give Arteta? Because you were the one. Arteta.
9.
Is that why you're really, really trying to give this guy a rating? I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. You know what? Ricardo was right. You are part of the Arteta cult.
I'm not in the cult. I'll give him a 9 today. Give him a 9. I'll give him a 9 today. He got actually turned out all right. The Ceballos, that was a mistake by Ceballos. Actually, I think he was right to take Partey off because Partey looked like he was tiring a bit, needed to come off the pitch, and I think that was the right decision. And then, of course, Elneny, brilliant effort. I'm going to give him a 9 today. I'm going to give him a 9. Well done, Mikel.
It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I really can't believe it.
I'd say it as it is. You know why?
Believe it, Tade.
Okay. What about you, Bemiga?
I think maybe when you talk to me long enough, you'll probably realize that I'm one of those people who don't really like the manager. But because I honestly disagreed with a lot of the decisions that he made today. But at the end of the day, that's why I'm not the manager, right? Because he ended up working out for him. But I look at Elneny, for example, when we brought on Elneny, it seemed to me like he was ready to take a 1-1 draw at that point. It didn't seem to me like he wanted to win that game anymore. And he was lucky that Elneny eventually got a goal. And that's the thing with Arteta. It's either like he's really lucky or he's just really unlucky. I don't think that many of the results he gets is like pure logic, like his tactics worked and his subs work. Sometimes he just gets really lucky or it's just really unlucky. So, but because we won, right, like we just beat Olympiacos 3-1, I can't say the manager didn't do great. So I'll give him an 8.
Is it possible, and this is something I thought about during the game, right? Actually, it's not even a question. It is very possible that must have given instructions to Elneny to try out the shots.
Mm.
Do you know that? And if you look at it today, Odegaard was trying a lot of shots. He was trying to, they were being blocked, which was very good to see. When last did we see players in Arsenal attempt shots? Odegaard attempted like 3 or 4 today. I don't know if you guys can remember. He attempted several shots today. And that's probably down to instructions. You never know. You know?
And also,
but
this is not the first
on this.
And
Sorry,
also, this is not the first time. This is not the first time Elneny has scored a goal like this. Think about the Barcelona goal, the MK Dons goal, the Dundalk goal. He has this in his locker. He has his locker. He can do this, man.
Yeah, and then they gave him the space. Like nobody closed him down, so he had the chance to just like lean on it, like Mossy Boy said earlier. Yeah.
Okay, Mossy Boy, what are you gonna rate him?
Well, you know my own take on this guy, man. He's done well today. I would give it to him, definitely, 100%. I would give it to him, but I'm not gonna give him 9. I would just I'll probably give him a 7 today.
Okay, I think I'm gonna give him.
I'll tell you why I'm gonna give him a 9. That's one of the big reasons today. Everyone was. I remember I saw a lot of fans when Bellerin was picked today, going absolutely berserk and having a right go at him. He had the bravery to put him out there because he's not been playing well. He's put the bravery to put him out there, and it paid off. So you've got to give him a 9 for that.
When will he apply that bravery to Pepe and Martinelli, though? Just saying.
Because he don't like that.
Oh, so you've got to remember we've got a big game on Sunday. So I think maybe
but he'll probably put out the exact same team as well on Sunday. Because that's what he does.
To be honest with you, and I think he's assessed it right because the harder game will be Sunday than what this game was, and he's assessed it right because they're an awful team, Olympiacos, an absolutely awful team.
So, but if you put the same team out there, Tottenham they're a different team to Olympiacos. Trust.
That's what I'm saying. He'll have a stronger team on Sunday. He'll have a better. Pepe might play on Sunday. William might step down. So we'll
you never know. You never know.
So listen, I think what he's looking at. I think he realised that this team. He's done his homework on this team. They're a poor outfit. I mean, come on. Look at them. I mean, look, they had the 3 of their defenders were out as well. They had that guy Van Villa, what was his name? Who we were after years ago, supposed to be playing at centre half. They were, come on, it was always on the cards. They were very. I don't know what the panic is about before the game. I don't know what all the panic was about. These teams we should be beating comfortably. Comfortably.
All right. Osman Ali here says something. I left it on the screen on purpose. I'm sure you guys have read it. I'm just going to read out again. You can't train a dog to become a wolf, and you can't domesticate a wolf into becoming a dog. You can't coach Shaka into Piro and Luis into Lucio. The players will simply never be good enough. Osman Ali, those are very, very strong statements there, and you've kind of put it in a very. You presented in a very, very interesting way with good analogies there.
When the big test is Sunday now. The big test is Sunday.
Yeah, before we go into that, what's your take on what's your take on this statement?
You can also sell them as well if you don't think they're good enough. But who knows? Maybe Arteta is not able to sell them, and maybe he just really likes them. I don't know. But for me, if you're a manager, you have to get rid of some of these players.
It shows that Arteta actually likes Xhaka anyway. It doesn't matter what this guy do. He always pick him anyway.
4 coaches. 4.
Everybody always picks Xhaka.
You say 4. You say 4, but when you watch Xhaka, you see he's not good enough. So I don't know what. You
said Tade, you said 4. You said 4. No. You said 4 coaches, and you mentioned something yesterday, Tade. At that position, no any other player at that club that is better than him. So tell me, nobody is going to play there.
So you understand where I was coming from. Now you guys
and what happened to those 4 managers? What happened to those 4 managers? Were they good enough at the end? No. So at the same time,
what do you mean? It's not about whether they're good enough or not good enough. It's about them using the tools available to them.
No, what it is with Granit.
What happened to them at the end of the day?
Sorry, Claude. You said what? Sorry, what did you say?
With Granit Xhaka, I think the problem is, I don't think he's adapted to the English league. I don't think he's suited to the English league. I don't think he's mobile enough for the Premier League, and I think in the German league he's probably be a better player, and in other European leagues will probably do a lot better. I just don't think he's suited to the English Premier League. That's all it is. I don't think he's a totally bad player. I just don't think he hasn't got the mobility to play in the Premier League.
Yeah, I mean, I think he has his good sides and bad sides, in my opinion, right? So, for example, sometimes he's such a great player when you're trying to manage the game. So he knows how to draw in all these fouls. He knows how to hold on to the ball and keep possession. Right? But the biggest flaw with Xhaka is, I mean, the mobility, right? And then just the lapses in concentration, and then sometimes some rash decisions that he makes. It's those rash decisions that has made him cost us so many times, and then lapses in concentration. So for me, at Arsenal at the moment, especially when you look at his fitness, the fact that he plays almost every game, right? You see why many managers will pick him. But I think that we can do better than Xhaka, right? But the thing that is better than Xhaka is not currently in our club. So maybe if we do go into summer and find somebody who can give us Xhaka plus a little bit more, I think we'll be better off.
Okay. Cool. Just the last thing we're going to look at quickly. North London Derby, your predictions for the North London Derby, guys. What are your predictions? Claude, I'm going to start with you.
2-1 to the Arsenal.
Who is playing at home again?
Arsenal at home.
Okay. It's always good when we play them at home, recently anyway. What about you, Bemiga?
I'd say 2-1 as well. I wanted to say 2-0, but I think we'll give them a goal. So I'll say 2-1.
Hurricane scored 2 goals today, guys, just so you know.
Yeah. You know, any of those mistakes, and Hurricane can easily just score a hat-trick. But I think we'll...
And Bale is on fire.
Yeah, because but we're also playing very well. If you watched us against Burnley, if you watched us today, we're playing very well. We're starting games quicker. We're getting a lot more chances. Today we had 18 shots. I'm like 18 shots is a lot, right? So we're playing very well. We're sort of on a high as well. And I think that we can beat Tottenham. It's just we need to not give them any goals.
Do you know what? I know you're saying we're playing well. I'd like to see us play this level of football against better sides, like top sides, like the football we saw against Burnley.
What about Leicester?
And Leicester. I'm talking about the top. Remember Leicester. Let's not remember Leicester. They had a lot of injuries. I'd like to see them play the top sides, play that type of football against the top sides, and then I'll be convinced that we turn the corner.
Okay. Mossy Boy, your predictions, North London Derby?
I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal. And one thing I want to kind of...
2-0?
Yeah,
Tottenham's not going to score a goal with Bill banging in goals right, left, and centre.
No, but this time around, we're going to keep a clean sheet. I will stay positive that way. 2-0. Another thing I want to say is, I want to bring Manchester Derby into this. Look at what Man City has been doing to clubs. Manchester United showed them that even though you're beating clubs, but we are still the champion of Manchester. So Arsenal needs to go into that North London Derby and tell Tottenham that we don't care whether we lose.
Did you just say that Man United are the champions of Manchester?
No. No. What I'm trying to tell you is, where was Man City when Manchester United winning trophies? That's what I'm trying to say. Manchester United still show them that you're not going to beat us. We're going to beat you. That is what they're not going to, because they beat Manchester City. That doesn't mean that they're going to go and win the title. What I'm saying is, Arsenal needs to go and beat Tottenham and tell them that we are still the king of North London.
Well, it won't matter though, because they beat us in the first leg.
Yeah, but they beat us in the first leg, but they still need to go there and just tell them that we are the king.
It's a great point. The form book goes out the window, as they all say. Everton beat Liverpool this year. Man United beat Man City. Why not Arsenal beat Tottenham? There we go. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Nathaniel, what about you? What's the prediction?
West Ham the week after.
What's your prediction, Nathaniel?
For the North London derby, yeah. Listen, I think they're favorites, but we're at home. And the tricky thing is that we haven't beaten Tottenham in about 2 years, I believe. Last time we beat them was 2018. So listen, I'm nervous, man. And now I'm starting to see Kane hitting form. I'm starting to see, Bale hit form. It's getting really, really annoying. Every time we play them, they always hit form. But for me, I gotta back my team, so I'm going to 2-1, and we're at the Emirates.
All right, then. I think all of you are kind of
we've beaten all top 6 teams in recent times: Man City, Liverpool, Man U, Chelsea. The only team we have not beat is Tottenham. I don't know how they've survived so far, but we haven't beaten them, and now would be a good time to just end it.
Okay, you guys are quite confident about this. I'm seeing 3-1. I'm seeing 2-1. James don't think it's a 1-1 game. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not sure about that game, man, because the way the form of those 3 guys up front, I don't know, man. This recent times, it's gonna be a tough one.
Also, the trip to Greece might have taken up a lot out of Arsenal as well. But I think he'll have a few fresher players in. I think we'll beat them, and we don't need to rest players now for the next game because we can put a full team out. We don't. With the ties won in Europe, so we put a full team out against Spurs. So there we go. We've done the hard work tonight by the one. And now
Claude, one thing I want to say is I wouldn't say the tie has been done in Europe. It's Arsenal. Anything can happen. Man.
No, we can't. There's no way.
Trust. This is Arsenal. Trust.
They've got to score 3 goals. They bet they couldn't even score 1 tonight. The only reason they scored 1 is because
we give it to them. I get what you mean, but
and they're coming to the Emirates for the second leg. I don't see them doing it.
Well, you said that you don't see them doing it, but this is Arsenal. Arsenal. Tade said it the other time. Arsenal is a club that keep on giving out. How did you say it? That's right. You get me? So we just have to not overlook because we are 3-1 up. We cannot take it as a
the dog and duck can come to the Emirates and score 3 goals. I'm sorry, mate. There we go.
So we see. But I know we're gonna go through to the next round, but we just don't have to go there and just underestimate them. We just need to go there and get the job done. That's all.
Yeah, and for me, Thomas Partey will be important against Tottenham. If we can control the midfield, I think we can win the game. If Partey brings in a strong performance, I think we can control the game and win.
Okay, cool. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming on. As usual, Mossy Boy, big up to yourself. Birmingham, big up to yourself. The voice of reason, big up to yourself. And Relentless, I don't know what he keeps doing. Anyway, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, big up. I'm here.
Because you keep disappearing all the time. All right, guys. I'm probably looking forward to talking to you guys again. London Derby. It's gonna be a big one. All right, people. It's your boy, the Blunt Bunny Lovers, Belovers, Haters. I'm out of here, people. Talk to you guys later. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Hopefully we win, man. Hopefully we win.